Hey, good morning, everyone. It's so good to see you today. I have to remember where to look on this camera. It's right there is where I need to look. Okay, so today we're going to be doing in math something called close, far, and in between. And we're going to work with three numbers at a time. I have sent your parents what those numbers are. And we're going to be organizing first those numbers in order. So for an example, if the numbers that I sent today are 7, 3, and 9, the first thing I'm going to do, ask you to do is to put those numbers in order. So, excuse me. You can have a sheet that looks like this, okay? Close, far, and in between. And you see right here on this first upper left thing, the first three numbers I gave you, you're going to put them in order. So you're also going to have a 99 chart in front of you. Most of you should feel really comfortable with working with 99 charts, but you should feel comfortable too with knowing which order these numbers go in. So the first number I know goes in order in this sequence of numbers is the number 3. So I'm going to go ahead and write that down, number 3. Okay, and then the next number is number 7. And the next number is number 9. So those are my numbers right there, 3, 7, and 9. Okay? And the next question we're asked are, what are the closest two numbers? Okay, here's where you may have to do a little bit of mental math. So the difference between 3 and 7, like if I went 3 plus what equals 7, or 7 minus 3 equals what? Now, 7 minus 3 I know, and I'll go ahead and write it here. 7 minus 3 is equal to 4. Okay? So 7 minus 3 is equal to 4. Now, if I look at the next number that we're working with, it's this number 9. So if I do 9 minus 7, 9 minus 7, the answer to that is 2. So that I know the closest two numbers are going to be 9 and 7 because they're only 2 apart. And you see how these are farther apart? 7 minus 3 is equal to 4. So I know those are 4 spaces apart or 4 numbers apart. So the next thing I would write down here are the closest two numbers are, 7 and 9. Okay, you see that right there? And I probably should have done this in marker to make this a little more clear. Okay, so those numbers are 7 and 9. Okay, so which one is the farthest from 50? Which number is the farthest from 50? Now, the number that's farthest from 50 is going to be the lowest number, right? The higher we go up in numbers here, we go 3, 7, 9. 9 is going to be the closest to 50, but they're asking which is the farthest from 50. Well, clearly that number is going to be 3, because 3 is really actually very close to 0. So under that space right there, we're going to say farthest from 50, the number is 3. Okay? The next question here, the next category is farthest from 100. Okay, and we also know that that number is going to be the farthest number from 100. Now, you may be asking yourself, well, the lowest number is always going to be the farthest one from 100, but what you don't know yet, when Mr. Scott is keeping up his sleeve, I'm keeping a secret, is we're also going to do these with numbers up to 120. So we're going to start working with 120 charts. There are going to be numbers above 100. So it's not always going to be the lowest number here. In some cases, it can be the highest number that we have. Let's say 120 is going to be farthest from 100. So we'll go over that another day. I don't want to confuse with that, but that's basically what we're doing there. And then right now we're saying what is the largest number? The largest number we have out of those three numbers is 9. Okay? And then the last thing is, what is the smallest number? Well, clearly the smallest number on that out of those three numbers is 3. I'm going to go ahead and fill that in. So that's how we do that. So just to review, these are the original numbers that I started with, 7, 3, and 9. I'm asking you to put them in order here. Okay, then the next question is, what are the closest two numbers? Okay, I did a little bit of math to know the difference between 7 and 3 is 4, and the difference between 7 and 9 is 2. And I did a little bit of basic math to figure that out. You also could have gone, if you wanted to, you could have gone 4 plus, and then you don't know that number. I'm sorry. 3 plus what equals 7? And you would have known that that number is 4. Okay? And then with this one, you could have gone 7 plus what number is equal to 9 to figure out the difference between the two. Okay, we know that 7 plus 2 is equal to 9. So you could have used addition right here. Whoops. You could have used addition or subtraction, like right here. This would be subtraction to figure out which ones are farther apart, and this would be addition to figure out which numbers are farther apart, or in this case, we wanted to figure out which ones were closest together. Okay, so I hope that's really clear. If you have any questions, just have your parents send me an email. I think this is going to be pretty straightforward. It's going to get a little more complicated when we start working with the 120 chart, but not really, not too much. But the numbers I gave you are not 7, 3, or 9. We're going to be working with a little bit of higher numbers, but none of those numbers will be lower than 0, and none of those numbers will be higher than 99. They'll all be between 0 and 99. All right. Hey, I miss everybody. You see I have some fresh flowers here. I thought you'd enjoy those. I went ahead and put those in the shot. I don't know too much about flowers, so I believe these are daisies right here. These might be some kind of chrysanthemum. I don't know. Anybody who's a flower person, maybe you can help me out here. Please don't laugh at me. I just don't know much. But I thought they'd look pretty. That's why I brought them into the photo. All right, into the video. So everyone have a great rest of your morning. I'm going to be doing a video really soon with something related to magnets. So keep an eye out for that. And one of the things I wanted you to do was get outside today for some outside time. There's going to be a writing activity after that, but you know, it's a little bit of a cloudy day out there. I'm looking out the window right now, but it's a great day. Make sure you get outside, get some fresh air, enjoy that, and we'll have a little bit of a writing assignment for you connected with that. All right, catch you all later. Bye.